Hi, Nike Well Collective. I'm KG, and today I have a Pilates workout for you. Now, I want to be upfront from the beginning. This one is glute heavy, and we are going to be in for the burn together. This workout is some of my favorite exercises that have dynamically changed my glutes, so I'm really excited to take you through this one, and I just want you to remember amongst the process, this is going to be a really long, short workout, if you know what I mean. We're going to go ahead and start in cat-cow just to unlock the spine and open up the abs a little bit. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and I want you to articulate through your spine, pressing through your hands to round through your back. Find a nice big stretch, and then open up in the other direction, tilting your hips back, opening your chest up. That feels like such a good ab stretch for me. And then let's find a few reps like this, really rolling through whatever feels natural to you with your range of motion. A cat-cow never did any harm. We're going to go one more, opening all the way up, and then I want you to pause through center, and we're going to open up those hips. We got some quadruped leg circles, so I want you to pick your right leg up and draw a nice giant circle, keeping your left side really steady. We're going to aim for 3 in each direction, so exploring space. I know this can feel more challenging than you actually ever expected. And let's change direction. Let's go 3. Good. 2. It's absolutely normal if you get a little shake. Last one, and let's go straight into the other side. We start forward, go big circle up and around, trying to keep the right side nice and steady. Good, pressing your weight down through your palms to stabilize. One more forward, and reverse it. Let's get 3. Good, 2, opening up the hips, super important before we attack the glutes. Last one, and relax. You're gonna gently press back from there, and we're gonna start our first circuit. Okay, guys, the work is intense today. Let's have some fun. I want you to set yourself up at the back line of your mat. This is really important to make sure your spine is in the right position. So top elbow, hips, and heels are going to be in line with the back of your mat. So just do a little check right now. Then you should be able to slide your fingertips just underneath here. So you've got a little bit of ab engagement. We're not dumping into the mat. And I want you to prop your head up so your neck is nice and long. Top hand can be here to stabilize. We're going to start 30 seconds of clamshells. Try with me. So in this whole workout, we're going to roll everything together. I know you think that sounds really evil, like KG, no breaks. Seriously, you will thank me tomorrow when you feel your glutes. Okay, but it's going to make the workout feel really nice and smooth because what we're working on is endurance. This is endurance day, okay? So as we open this top knee, I want you to feel this glute really burning out and stabilize through these hips. So you might be getting a little less range of motion than what you're used to, but that's exactly where I want you to be. Okay, take this motion and we go through internal and external rotation. Knees tap, heels tap. Again, hips staying super stable, as if there's a foam roller propped up behind your hips and you can't knock it over. So you'll feel some sneaky abs kicking in as well, but this internal and external rotation is really beautiful for the hips, and you're definitely feeling that sizzle in the glutes. So we keep building this pattern. It's going to expand a little bit coming up. You've got 8 seconds. Stay with me. So that top glute really doing the work, abs pulling in nice and tight. Let's keep the knees together on this one. Flex your top foot and then go big stretch back behind you. Reach long through the heel and then drive the leg back in. So it's pretty slow, okay? I'm not zooming through it. It's really slow. I'm reaching. I feel the length through my entire legs, like a stretch for the hip flexor. Hello, I'll take it. And the glute, you really feel the base of the glute have to work as you reach long. I imagine I'm growing a little bit taller. I wouldn't mind. I'm available for that. And I also like to think like I'm really slow-mo dramatically kicking something behind me. Let's get 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg out, just point the toes. We go into some side-lying leg circles. So we're splitting this up. You only have 15 seconds in each direction. Now what's sneaky about this drill is you have to try keep that bottom knee down, okay? So bottom side's also working. We're feeling our abs have to help support as we sweep this leg around, and let's hit reverse. How's the glute feeling? We okay? We still talking? We've got a lot to go. All right, let's go big sweep. I know it can be really difficult to slow down, but trust me, I'm feeling this too, and this work is important. Little rest. Okay, we're gonna come into a side-lying lateral hydrant. So bring your knees forward, they're stacked 90 degrees. Shift your top hip back, and then you're gonna lift the leg like this. So you will know if you're in the right position if you feel this directly in the center of your glute. Like this is savage. This one is so important. You are going to want to quit early. You are not going to, okay? You can't leave me hanging like that. We are in this together. This slow work is the stuff that we avoid, so we're doing our homework as a team, okay? Keep lifting. I promise you're almost there. You can pull whatever face you want. You can say whatever you want about me, but you got 3, 2, and 1. Little rest. Whoa. Okay, we prop ourselves up. Elbow comes underneath the top shoulder. Bottom leg is going to stay down. Top leg extends, and we lift up into this side plank position. Reach your top arm up, and I want you to tap the bottom hip down, lift the hips, top leg lifts. We repeat this. So now the bottom glute is getting some work. Top leg is still working. We've got a little bit more core work in here from this modified side plank. So I want you to think about confidently lifting yourself out away from the ground so you're not dumping into that bottom shoulder. You are almost there. We're going to hold the modified side plank for our next drill in 3, 2, and 1. Hold. This right arm is going to reach underneath. It's a thread the needle. You follow that hand all the way around and then come up. So the main thing with these thread the needles is the rotation part, right? So I'm staying lifted through the bottom side of my body, but I have to rotate my eye gaze with that hand coming underneath so that I get the full range of motion. And that's what's really giving me the challenge in my core. You've got 3, 2, good, and 1. Drop down. I want you to come around. There's a little break. We're coming into quadruped position. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. We're staying with that right leg being the working leg. So we've got a little combo. It's a donkey kick into a leg press. It's an active press. Try it out with me, 30 seconds. We go big press to the ceiling, press to the wall behind you. So the main thing I want you to focus on here is trying to keep your abs zipped in so you can try and keep your back as flat as possible. And then think about a slight micro wrap through your elbows so you're not dumping into your wrists, okay? Get a little bonus tricep work from that too, which is not no from me. Good. There we go. Big push through that foot. I want a dramatic foot, okay? Really press it to the ceiling, press it to the wall. We're going to keep the leg extended coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Arm reaches as well. We tap the toes down, tap the fingers, and big lift. This is all about length, okay? Imagine I'm pulling you long from your fingertips and someone's pulling you in the other direction by your toes. So feel that beautiful space in the body. Good. Glutes still working from the leg lift. I know, I'm aware. I feel it too. We're almost there. You've got 12 seconds. Come on, stay with me. We're going to go straight into the other side, okay? So donkey kick to leg press. We'll get a little shake out in between. You've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woof. Wiggle those hips out. Don't go too far. Micro wrap those elbows back in. Set the left foot up with the flex. And here we go. Big press to the ceiling, to the wall. So try and stabilize through the right side of your body. You're on a fresh glute right now, okay? Enjoy that. It's not going to feel like that for long. Good, a big push. I can only laugh because that's getting me through the burn that's happening right now. You got this. Now try to stay slow, right? We're not going for too much momentum today. The purpose of this workout is for us to learn to go slow. And trust me, I know how hard that is. Keep the leg out, arm out, tap down, and lift. Good. Again, find that space. Make sure you're staying controlled, not dumping into that bottom hand. You've got this beautiful long lifts. Eye gaze staying nice and neutral so that neck is long. Can you think about as if there was like a weight pulling that left heel down and you're resisting it up? You're really lifting up the whole way. You're almost there. 3, 2, good, and 1. Now, I don't want to rush you, but we've got to do a quick transition to the other side. So let's hit that setup together. Right side, laying down on the side of the mat. You've got the top shoulder, hips, and the heels lined up. Let's find that first. Let's do our little ab check. We prop ourselves up, heels squeeze together, and you're ready to hit your clamshell. Let's get it in 3, 2, and 1. I like a quick transition because I want to stay in the work. So we technically have a fresh side right now. I know it did a little bit of work, but I want you to layer on from the first round what we did on the other side, okay? So now we're getting this left glute. So let's imagine we have a resistance band on right now. We're trying to press up, but we also want to come slow on the way down in that clamshell. So we've got resistance throughout the entire range of motion, up and down. We have that internal and external rotation coming in 3. Smooth transition. Let's hit it in 2 and 1. We tap the knees together, tap the heels together. Again, hips staying super, super steady. Now, hips, they can be a little different, right? This is my tighter side, so I do feel a little more resistance in my body to hit these motions, and that's why this work is important, right? Hitting this internal and external rotation is really amazing for not only the glutes, but especially for the hips, which controls so much of our exercise. So I want you to stick with this. You've got 5, 4, 3. We keep the knees together in 2 and 1. Knees stay together, foot is up and flex. We're going to find that big stretch behind the body and drive those knees back together. So again, trying to keep that bottom knee pinned down to the mat and feel that beautiful stretch through the hip flexor, something that most of us, complain about a little bit. Big push through the heel. I can't emphasize enough. The drama, you need to push through that heel to really maximize that under glute work. Let's get 6, 5, 4. That leg is staying long on the next rep. Here we go. Big push. Hold it out. Point through the toes. Side lying leg circles. Now, they don't have to be huge, okay? Everyone's range of motion might be a little bit different here, but they need to be controlled. So I want you to find your core pulling in towards you to help stabilize that bottom leg and control that leg up and around. Let's change direction. I'm feeling it, guys. We're in here. We're close, okay? We've done a lot. We've come far. Let's get one more giant circle in reverse. Oof. And let's change those legs. We've got the lateral fire hydrant. So knees come forward. Shift your top hip back. That's super important. Knees unstack. And now we lift from here. We keep the shin nice and parallel to the ground, knee and foot in line. Guys, it's serious in this top glute right now. It is, there's a lot happening in there. This is the one where we need each other the most, okay? I completely understand. It's tough, but you know what that feels like in there? Efficiency. That feels like a really activated glute. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quick setup, right elbow is coming underneath the right shoulder and bottom leg staying down. We're lifting up into this modified side plank. Top arm comes up. We're going to drop the bottom hip down and lift the top leg. Let's get it together. 30 seconds. Tap. And we're back on that right glute like we never left it alone, But isn't it amazing? The glutes really don't need that much time to recover. It felt so dramatic when we were working that right side before, and then now it feels pretty fresh, huh? So just remember that, If you're thinking about not coming back to this workout, your glutes will forgive you pretty quickly. We're going to keep the legs as they are, but the leg drop down on the top, and we hold here. Let's go thread the needle. Okay, so we're going to reach all the way around, find that beautiful wrap. I like to go slow in this so I can enjoy every part of the movement, okay? Don't race through it. Even when your eye gaze follows that top hand up, that is part of the move, okay? You get to focus on the lift away from the ground. Beautiful. You've got 12 seconds left. We are almost there. Keep finding that nice lift away from the ground so you're not dumping into your shoulder. You have 3, 2, and 1. Little shake out. Okay, we've got 2 drills left. This is posture correction time. We all need a little more pulling in our life. So I want you to find yourself on your front. Reach your arms in front of you and just ignore your legs for a second and your glutes. You're going to squeeze your elbows back for a prone pull and then reach forward. Try that out with me. So let's go big squeeze back and reach forward. Now, what I love about this drill is not only does it open up the shoulders, and it's nice work for the back, but you can probably feel your abs as you lift up and away from the ground. So we're going to add on. You have one last exercise coming. We will add a leg lift coming up. So enjoy this now that it's just the upper body. And if it feels fatiguing, that's probably highlighting we need to do this a little bit more. Okay, let's reach those arms long. Next time as we drive the elbows back, we're going to lift the legs and let everything rest down and find a whole body lift. Whew. Glutes are back. It's nonstop today. Almost there, team. We're coming into a nice stretch after this, so don't quit early. Please stay with me. You've got this for 10, 9, big pull. Maybe you can find a little more range away from the ground with both the legs and the chest. Let's get 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Surrender down. Whew. Okay, well, I guess we better do a figure 4 after all of that, right? Open up those hips. Nice job. Thank you, glutes. Really good. Let's cross the right foot over the left knee, and we're going to scoot our body forward a little bit. I love this assisted figure 4 where I'm really close on myself, and I can use my hands to press my body weight in closer, opening that right knee out. It might feel nice to rock your hips a little bit side to side here. This is me trying to get in your good graces again after that short and efficient workout. Truly, some of the most amazing exercises. They have dynamically changed my glutes and the strength training that I do in the gym. So please remember that. We're going to change side. So we're going to switch that leg down, Cross the left foot over, walk our body in, and get a little closer on ourselves. Breathe it out. Really key thing whenever we're releasing the hips is breath work, okay? You can't trap your breath inside yourself. You want to release it into the point of tension where you're trying to open up in your body. And then if it feels like you can take a little bit more, you can always readjust your hands and walk in closer. Thinking about opening that left knee out to the side. I'm super proud of you today. As someone that loves to live fast, I know it's hard to train slow, but I hope you felt the benefits of that workout. You can gently sweep that leg down, and I hope this can be something that you come back to often and really find the fun challenge that it is to go slow. Thank you guys so much for burning with me today. I'm KG, and I will see you in your next workout.